Hello and welcome to On the Yard. I'm your host Khadijah.
And I'm your host Jabri.
On today's episode, we're bringing to you what we covered around campus from the Dinner Theater, the Ambiance show, and the 2010 Census rally, just in case you missed it.
All of these events were exciting and had a little something for everyone to enjoy. The 2010 Census rally took place in front of the SSC on Tuesday, April 13th. This event allowed people from all around the community and the school to fill out their 2010 census forms. If you aren't familiar with the 2010 census, it's a form you fill out every 10 years so your community can speak out on how things can be improved. And since Umes is part of the Princess Anne community, all the students were involved. Here's what we covered, just in case you missed it.
I'm Jabri from On the Yard, and we're here to check out the Census rally for 2010. We're going to ask why it's important to fill out some of the census forms and what it can do to help our community here at UMES. So stay tuned and check us out. All right, I'm Jabri, and we're here with On the Yard, and I'm here with Jackie Liswan from the Census Bureau. Why don't you tell us a little bit why you're here today?
Thank you. Thank you for having us here. My name is Jackie Liswan. I'm with the Census Bureau in the Partnership Division. And in Partnership, we go out into the communities and have events. We work with community leaders, and we're basically bringing the message about the census to your home, to your town, to your community. And the message is basically that the census is safe, it's easy, it's important, and everyone counts. UMES is special because UMES isn't just year-round residents, but we also have students from all parts of the world, and they all count. And that's why we're here today, to make sure that everyone knows that they count in Census 2010.
Okay. Why do you think it's important for a student here at the campus to fill out a census form?
Well, our students are part of our community. Now, whether you're here a few months, just parts of the year, but you're part of our community. And so when Princess Anne, for instance, needs services, new roads, new jobs, new businesses, the libraries, every site that you visit relies on census statistics. And we want to make sure that every year when the government distributes over $400 billion, that the state of Maryland and Princess Anne and the UMES community gets its fair share, whether it's new jobs, whether it's better paying jobs, whether it's new businesses, new roads, new schools. We want to make sure that everyone counts, because everyone at UMES is just as important as everyone who lives here year-round.
All right. Well, there you have it. You guys need to get out there and fill out your census forms. We thank you for sharing a minute with us today about the census, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, we're on the yard with Marcellus. Marcellus, why don't you tell us why you're here today?
Today, we're making sure that every student is counted for the 2010 census. It's a very important documentation, a big civic duty for all of our students here on the campus, and it has a major impact on Somerset County.
All right. And why don't you tell us why it's important for each student to fill out a census form here on the campus, what it can do for them?
Well, again, it's going to play into the demographics of Somerset County, and the more people that are actually counted, the more funding that Somerset County is going to receive. And although our students don't live here all year round, they're here the majority of their time, 8 months out of the year. So they need to be factored into Somerset County so that we can get better resources for our students, for the community, and just for the county at large.
Now, there's also a lot of sponsors out here. Why don't you tell us some of the sponsors that's out here to help with the census?
Well, you know, when you have an event like this, people want to jump on board and help out. So we were able to get ATOD, which is alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We have dining services that actually was sponsored the food today. Student activities, they sponsored an iPod that we'll be giving away later on today. We have Midway cars from down in Pocomoke. They brought out 3 beautiful cars that hopefully you'll get an opportunity to take a look at later on today. And Crown Skating Center, Pizza Hut, Geico, OC 104 is out here as well. And it's all powered by the Office of Residence Life. And we're actually going to be giving away a flat screen TV later on as well. So we're excited about all our sponsors, and it's just this event in general.
All right, there's a lot of people out here, a lot of folks that want to get involved with the census. Is there anything else you think we should know before we go?
What you should know is that if you haven't filled out your census form yet, you know, you got a couple more days to do so, and it's really important. A lot of people say that there's nothing in their communities, communities doesn't have the resources, and it doesn't seem like anybody cares about their community. And here's your opportunity for you to be counted and for you to voice your opinion. It's just as important as voting. And, you know, we had some major pushes last year with voting and having a new president. Same here for the census. So, you know, do your civic duty and go out, make it happen.
Students, you need to get out here and fill out your census form. The more people we get, maybe the more money we could get to help out the school. All right, well, that wraps it up for today on the Yard. We came and checked out the Census Bureau 2010. We got a lot of good information. They told us a lot of what's going to happen when we do fill out the forms. So make sure you get those forms filled out. The last day to mail it in is May 1st. And make sure you help out this community. Thanks for checking us out.
The 2010 Census Rally sure was a great event for the school, and I hope everyone filled out their forms. Also, Somerset County's Census Bureau is hiring for part-time agents, so why don't you go online and fill out an application at 2010censusjobs.gov.
On Thursday, April 15th was the start of the Dinner Theater, which was a 3-day event here on campus. Also, that night in the Ella Fitzgerald PAC was the L'Hotel d'Ambiance show. At the show, the Ambiance dancers took the stage to showcase their long-awaited performance. Take a look at what we covered from both of these events. This year's Dinner Theater production, Motown and Much Mo, was filled with the greatest Motown hits performed by students involved in the UMES Drama Society. The entertainment-filled evening was complemented with a gourmet feast provided by the university's Hotel and Restaurant Management program. This year's production was a sequel from the 2008 performance, Motown and Mo, both written by Mama D.
So let's get together. Let's get it together. Let's get together. Have a darn good show.
L'Hotel d'Ambiance, presented by the Ambiance Dance Company, brought an exciting show to the PAC. As people began to pour in, the dancers got ready. This show also featured DMT models, fraternities such as Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, and Omega Psi Phi, along with the sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha. This year's performance by Ambiance was one to remember. Both of these events had really great turnouts. It was really an exciting week here on campus. As you know, we like to end the show with a quote. Today's quote comes from Albert Schweitzer. "Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful." Well, that's all the time we have today. Make sure you catch us on the Yard Friday, April 23rd at this year's 2010 Spring Fest. See you there.
I'm your host, Jabri.
And I'm Khadijah, signing off from On the Yard.